Hey everybody, welcome into the Bulbastorm channel. Today we're going to be going over my SDA Latios division team breakdown. I apologize, I don't have any of the graphics done that I was planning on using. And honestly, I'm just going to take this more of a chill type season. Maybe graphics here or there, but that's not something I shine with. So if that happens, it happens. If not, we're going to need to get the good old-fashioned recording just as I did last season of the IDL. And it's going to be a good time. So without further ado, I'm going to try and power through these today. I did draft a Sun team, which if you know me, I've drafted one in the past with very good success. The only thing is I had a different Ace Mon that time. So this was my first overall pick. This is Roaring Moon or Luna Rosa. You can see here it was a 16-point Mon. So to me, I was waiting just to get the best Pokemon available whenever it got to me on the board. I was gonna take a Tinglu round 1, but I decided that was probably not good value. I don't like playing it overly defensive anyways. The goal was definitely Tinglu and then Pecharunt. And I didn't get to have that happen, but I am getting to use Mons that I've never used before, which is kind of a goal of mine. To set up a very familiar situation in the Sun, two Mons I have good familiarity with in Walking Wake and Torkoal, and kind of just create off of that and see what I could do. And I knew Sun was going to be available because I was kind of towards the latter end of the first round. All of the main plans were kind of already shaken out. Nobody really needed Sun, I could tell, so I kind of decided, in round 3, if I can get a powerful Sun Sweeper, I'm going to make it a Sun team. If not, I'm just going to bring a Roaring Moon every week and a Pecharunt every week, and then create a cool core around them. But this is kind of the way I landed on. Most weeks you're going to see me bring a Dragon Dance variant of this. If not, it is probably going to be Choice Band. You're very likely to not see me have to bring Booster Energy just because I am a Sun team. So the goal is to not have to bring that. Heavy Duty Boots are probably going to come a lot. Another item I could see running is going to be the Life Orb or the Loaded Dice because it also gets Scale Shot. But everyone knows what this Mon is. It's base 119 speed. It's my highest speed tier on my team. I kind of wanted to set, how my season went around this Mon. This is something I've never used before, and I'm very excited to get to use. This Mon cannot Terra though, which is going to be very, very interesting to see how it does outside of Terraing. And, obviously looking at the stat, its main thing is a speed tier and then just a hole ripper. You're probably going to see quite a bit of U-turn sets because, unfortunately, this team is not very momentum-based. So I have a feeling I'm going to be having to run U-turn a little bit more than I want to. But yeah, it's just overall a great Mon. It's going to do damage. It can roost. It can roar. It can tailwind if need be. It's probably not gonna. Fast Taunt is something that I was very fond of when drafting it. And we'll just see how it goes. I think it's going to be a fun Mon to use. And hopefully it's going to be the ace of this team. And then that set up my second round pick. I was always going to pick Pecharunt in the second round. And it just ended up working out perfectly that I just so happened to be able to. And this is the Mon that I've never used. Like I said before, I've never used the Luna Rosa. And now I have never used the Pecharunt. So it is going to be super fun to figure out how it goes. You're probably going to see some sort of recovery item. Probably not leftovers. Probably the whatever the poison recovery item is. I can't remember now. Black Sludge. Probably going to see that a lot. If you don't see that, you're probably going to see a lot of Heavy Duty Boots. Probably not going to see any boosting items. Maybe a Soul Vest if it's like really good one week. But the big thing I like about this Mon is its ability to kind of just sit on the field. It has Recover. It has Destiny Bond. All of that stuff. But its ability, as everyone knows, is very bothersome because Milligan Shane is a coin flip to badly poison the target as well as confuse the target. So that's something I've definitely been looking forward to. I've never used this Mon before, like I said. Being able to fire off hexes after that as well are very, very interesting to me. That's something I kind of foresee myself doing quite a bit. Maybe a protect set. Definitely, this isn't a set that I would bring, but just some items that I like in some ways I could see me bringing it. My third round pick was Mr. Fish, which is a Shiyu, and I would like to apologize to my buddy Oscar. He was actually the pick after me, and he said in our group chat he wanted this Mon, and I didn't see it, and I took this Mon. So I sniped this Mon from him one turn before I was going to take it, but it's very easy to see why. This is a base 135. So I have a base 135 special attacking Mon, a base 139 attacking Pokemon, I could realistically find a way to chunk holes in any team with these two mons, and this mon is just going to do what it does. It's probably going to bring Will-O-Wisp, probably going to be Overheat, maybe a Nasty Plot set, probably not a Nasty Plot set. Ruination is good for a just neutral move in a lot of cases. Hex can come, especially with that Petra Runt, and then of course the Flamethrower stuff. But this is a pretty straightforward Pokemon for me. It is just going to essentially come in and do damage. I mean, Overheat with Dark Pulse, that is one of the best combinations of the game typing wise. So I can just fire buttons, I can choose whatever I want to do. Probably not going to see me bring too many specs because, you know, I already have the Sun that's going to boost it a bit, and then it's already base 135. If you see me put a choice item on it, it's probably going to be Scarf. I do like the idea of Air Balloon and Assault Vest with this mon. Also, Heavy Duty Boots also makes sense. So this is just a mon that everyone knows is going to do damage, and that's my exact goal with it. I don't need it to be anything special. I just need it to at least chunk or take a KO every game, and let my sweeper, which is Lunarosa, and another sweeper, which you'll see later, get in there and do damage. And then speaking of mons that can help set up a sweep, I have a mon that has helped me a lot with that in the past, but also a mon that can sweep by its own. This is Walking Wake. This was in the PTL Season 1 when I used Rain. I'm sorry, I didn't use Rain. I used Sun. I had a Walking Wake Gouging Fire combo, and this mon was more used as a secondary mon for me. And that's kind of the exact opposite of what I plan on doing it. It's going to be a hole puncher for me. It's going to be bringing Hydro Steams. It's going to be bringing, Draco Meteor. It's just going to be doing damage. Hurricane, maybe, probably not, but it can come. Substitute, something I brought last time with some success. It also gets Dragon Dance if I need the speed boost, as well as agility. Probably not going to come that way because it does have the photosynthesis, which gets boosted in the sun, which is super cool. And up to this point, I am very top heavy points wise, 16, 13, 16, 15. So I've kind of decided my next 2 rounds are going to be that Torkoal, which I believe is necessary for the success of this team. And then also I need a defensive Pokemon that doesn't get hit by anything, by any of those ground moves, because I already have 2 Pokemon weak to ground moves here, and Anomaly is not exactly switching into them. I mean, it can take the hits. It's not going to be switching into 3 of them a game. This Lunarosa, it gets, you know, big damage taken from that. So that's not something I'm exactly looking for. And yeah, so that's why I kind of looked after this Versace or Mesprit, and that's kind of why I went in that direction. For that mon specifically, I mean, also, everyone knows what this mon is. It's base 105, base 105. It's going to be coming with U-Turn a lot of weeks. It's going to be coming with Psychic. It's going to be coming with Trick, essentially. You know, it can come with Stealth Rock, so this is not going to be my Stealth Rocker a lot of weeks. It has great moves as well as Healing Wish. This is a big reason why I drafted it, because if it's up to me, I'm bringing a Healing Wish mon every single week so I can get this guy as many kills as possible. I'm going to be trying to funnel kills. I didn't talk about Torkoal. This is probably going to be my Stealth Rocker. It's bringing Wrapping Spin every single week. If my opponents think otherwise, sorry, it's coming. But yeah, Stealth Rock. These are going to be 2 of its main moves. Choose a Fire-type move, probably Overheat, probably Lava Plume, I don't know, something like that. And then maybe a separate move. Let's see what would come. I brought Sludge Bomb a lot last time when I had it. Will-O-Wisp a lot. Another very good move in Weather Ball if I need to get some big hits off. That's an option. I also brought Stone Edge once last time. It has some pretty solid coverage. Clear Smog is also something that appeals to me. Just a way to get rid of those setup mons. And yeah, this Versace, like I said, it's going to be a defensive backbone for me. It's not going to be anything too crazy. Probably not going to get more than 3 KOs the entire season. But Encore, it gets Taunt. It's not get Taunt. Never mind, it gets Trick. That's what I was thinking. Yeah, these are its main 3 moves that I was looking at. But it also does, like I say, get the Egg. It's a good screener. It also gets Stealth Rock, like I said. I don't envision myself bringing it this way a lot, but it could come. And then a Pokemon that I had a lot of eyes on. I don't know why Leaf Blade's here. probably the move I'm going to bring a lot. I'm probably not going to be bringing the Solar Blade too much, just because the off chance that I don't have the sun up. That's a big thought process there that I don't want to waste. That's great coverage in general. Acro, X kick, it gets triple axle, it gets weather ball. Well, I'm not bringing weather ball. But it has all of the stun moves, all of the sleep moves except for Spore, low kick, ice spinner, hurricane. Hurricane's not coming. Healing Wish is another Pokemon that I like for this, because with the chlorophyll and the sun, it's going to be super fast. I can get Healing Wishes off and, maybe bring another Pokemon back in. But let's be honest, this mon most weeks is going to be having Close Combat, Leaf Blade. This is my Terra Captain, one of my Terra Captains, so it's going to be having Terra Blast quite a bit. This is a pretty standard set for it. If I don't have Healing Wish, it's probably going to be Defog. And if I don't have Defog, maybe Sleep Powder. I know it's down here somewhere. Sleep Powder. That's probably a fairly standard set. Its stats don't blow you out of the water. Something else that I might bring a lot is either Swords Dance or Victory Dance. Probably Victory Dance, if I had to guess, because it's a little bit more impactful in the overall game, I'd say, than a Swords Dance. Because it's not like terribly frail. Base 75 defense with a +1, that's more than considerable for the Pokemon. But yeah, and this is Suki, like I said, one of my Terra Captains. It can be any Terra that I want it to be. I just need to tell my opponent before the game. And then my other Terra Captain is going to be Jumbo. Just simply another ground resist. Body press. It's probably going to come a lot. It's probably going to have a lot of iron defense. It's probably just going to be a lot of Stealth Rocks and Spikes. This Mon is not going to be a damaging Mon. It has Earth Eater, ground resist, cool typing. You're probably going to see a lot of Terra Fire or Terra Electric if I bring it to matches. And ultimately, this Mon is really just going to be another one of those defensive backbones. Like I said at the start, I was a little bit ground heavy. That's why I targeted Versace. That's why I targeted Jumbo. That's why I targeted the Love Doctor. So yeah, this is probably going to be leftovers if it comes. Maybe certain berries, like a Chople Berry or something. Well, not a... Yeah, a Chople Berry. That's possible to come for sure. But, I mean, look at this stat. We know what it's going to be. It's probably going to be this, and then maybe that. And very occasionally plus. Probably not going to come a lot at plus. That's something I could very realistically see coming most weeks. And then we got the Love Doctor. This is a Pokemon that I actually have never used before also, and I'm pretty excited to use because I think it could be cool. It's very different in the sense that it is super duper slow, base 46 speed, and ultimately, sorry, I'm going to pull up my speed tiers really quick. I don't want to show that. But yeah, you can see these speed tiers here. To me, they are insanely good because these three can double. Their speed doubles, or not doubles. This one's speed doubles. These two can go 1.5 instantly. And these speed tiers are great. That's one of the main reasons I wanted to get this, was because of the speed tier, honestly. It kind of fits out perfectly. You're not going to see any speed on this one. But, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to body slam. It's going to be Calm Mind if it sets up. But look at this. It gets Sludge Bomb. It gets Tailwind. It gets Taunt. It gets all of the coverage moves. It gets Earth Power. Grass Knot. Another Healing Wish Pokemon. That's 3 on this team. That is something that I wanted to prioritize. I got a Moonblast here, which is going to come often. It has a bunch of physical moves, which is very key because it's base 115 physical attack, 135 special attack, so it can be used in a couple different ways. And for that reason, I am excited to use it. I think this can be a chess piece if I use it correctly. That's something I'm excited for. It's gonna be boots if it comes a lot of weeks, just because otherwise I am screwed. Iron Defense, it gets Calm Mind, like I said. It is just a great all-arounder. I think that there's a couple sets that I've looked at that I am very excited to use against specific matchups. Whoever is a Dragapult, I'm looking at you. I'm coming with this Mon ready for it. And yeah, I'm excited for it. I think this Mon's going to be super cool. I've never used it before. I've only heard that it's bad before, but I don't think with this moveset it can be that bad, and I don't think with these stats it can be that bad. It's probably going to be max attack a lot of the time. I'm sorry, max HP most of the time. Its ability's mid, but that's fine. If I face an Amoongus team, cool. Last and most important pick is LeBron James the Spoink. I'm not going to show you guys a secret tech that I've come up with for this mon. Just know LeBron James will come at one point. If it's not the regular season, it will be the playoffs. And if it's not the playoffs, it will be the finals. Sleep with one eye open. Whoever my opponents are, Spoink is coming. And that is going to be the end of my wrap-up video. Sorry if I just rambled a little bit. My team doesn't, or if this video didn't make sense. I was just wanting to ramble and, kind of show you guys why I was thinking about some of these picks. And I'm definitely looking forward to the season. I appreciate the mods for accepting my invitation or my application to the mod, to the Discord server. And I appreciate some of the people that invited me to this, like Zach Mander, Oscar Ruth, and Twisted Games were the ones that invited me to this, as well as Josh, the Starter Supremes. All 4 of those guys are super good friends of mine, and I am really excited to get the season going. So that's it for me. Keep your eyes out for my next week battle. I think I play the King first round, who apparently is a baller. So keep your eyes on that one. Keep your eyes peeled. I will be here back for you guys in week 1. Peace out.